All right, great people. I hope every one of you understand. I hope every one of you understand.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get a lot of videos for our table. When we one quickly the review to Una concerning the things when we say if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just like the one when we say you don't already see for our introduction. That one a video when we say it concern Biafra army. Yes, after 3 months of intensive training, they don't release another badge. They let the federal government of Nigeria know, say even as they prepare for 2023 general election, then not forget their own mission. All right, well, first of all, leave you make you watch this video, and after this video, when we get a lot and a lot, when we say we also the review, even for the process of this very program. I best sit down, relax with us, because a lot today when we say we need to discuss together, even for the comment session. All right, watch this one first. We'll come back for the conclusion.
All right, great people. I hope every one of you understand. I hope every one of you understand. We have what it takes. Biafran Restoration Project is a task that we must accomplish. We must. And there is no any man born of a woman that can stop Biafran restoration. The real ESN are at work. The real ESN are at work. This is just an tip so that you will understand that we are still on the same business of Biafran Restoration Project. We want them to understand that the Biafra is ours, the land is ours, we are the indigenous people, and nobody can take our right from us. We are telling our people to buckle their belt and embark on this journey that we are. We are not going to stop till Biafra is totally restored. This is our mess. For some of you that are doubting, for some of you that are Thomas, if I may be Femu, and other natural about Kemu. You can see it by yourself. You see men's are ready. Go and tell Ojus Okalo that he said that he's going to come. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. And I feel the honor. And I call you. And I feel the honor. And I call you. I just go and be bunny. Ono yeba na afili gali ono obo fulani nka obo fulani nka obo fulani nka obo fulani nka osina senate fulani osina executive is fulani osina the chairman is fulani. This Ojos Okalo never call any single Igbo man name. All of them they are calling is fulani. I want you people to understand, those of you that are Thomas, this is just a tip of iceberg.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of you don't see the video. They released this video to let the federal government of Nigeria know, say they not eat akpu or gari forget their own mission. Just as they talk right from the beginning, na in the stand upon. No matter what they try to think, say that they prepare, or any person when they say they put in position for the southeast to suppress them, their mission still they very intact. And again, before we continue, I want to just apologize because I know say some noise did the background of this video because where I did it not really they convenient like that. I see and say it is important to pass this information. Now the reason why I say I just want manage like that, make una bear with me. And another thing, make una help us give this video a thumbs up, which is this like button. Because now the only way when we say YouTube will help us recommend this video to people and also help us to share this video as well. After this one, we also get another video when we say one quickly review to una when we say we receive from Femi Falana when we say it finally speak his own mind concerning this ASUU strike. You just listen to waiting Femi Falana get to talk concerning this ASUU strike and also his own stand for this strike as well. We'll come back for the conclusion.
It's my pleasure. The federal government, through the Ministry of Labor, is trying to approach this court. It hasn't done so properly. Hence, the council to the government announced this morning that they are filing some papers. We are waiting for the government because we intend to join issues with the government on the current strike. We have no business coming here because the matter ought to have been resolved by now. And the government has just set up another committee of 14 members. That was done last week. So we're expecting their report. So when we're just suddenly told that the government had rushed to the court. I hope it's not a reaction to the suit by Sarah. No, they only served us the referral, i.e. that the Minister of Labor had rushed to the NIC under the old rules. But I think the lawyers have discovered that that will not be sufficient. Hence, they are filing papers now.
Okay. In that referral, were there any grounds of the suit at which you brought this before this court?
Well, the government is seeking the interpretation, of the court with respect to the 2009 agreement, which both parties have left. You had the 2019 agreement, memorandum in 2020, right? So the government also wants to an interpretation on no work, no pay. And this is an area where the government has tried to blackmail ASUU. Unknown to members of the public, university lecturers they engage in teaching and research. Even when lecturers are not teaching, they are carrying on research. And what is important, if ASUU calls off the strike today, the areas, the lost ground will be covered. You understand me? So it's not the normal strike where the workers are asked to resume and they start where they left, their offices. In this case, the lecturers will be compelled to teach their students and ensure that the lost ground is covered.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe you don't hear that message from Femi Falana. And after this one, we also get another video when we see one quickly review to una now. When we see concern the presidential candidate of People's Democratic Party. When we see in name na Atiku Abubakar. This one na economic summit. When we see they say the whole when in to review your own mind concerning the economic crisis when we see it before this country today, the vision when be say he gets as an aspirant or presidential candidate of 2023. Now I will leave una make una watch this video. The reason why I say we carry this video come now for us to structure out some things when we say it don't make the previous administration fail. When we say we still see for your own body right now. You will see and say throughout the speech of this man now paper now in Iho they read to us the things when we say maybe na a secretary or a personal assistant or a personal spokesperson jot down for him. I will first of all leave una make una watch the video before we come back to express our own self the reason why we say we see this issue as a very big problem ahead. Watch, we'll come back for the conclusion.
The Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, held a private sector economic forum on September the 13th to review the economic agenda of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. The candidate used the hashtag on Twitter, Atiku@LCCI. In his opening remarks, Dr. Michael Olawale Cole, president of the LCCI, said Nigeria needs a new economic order.
We need institutional reforms and sound governance, which are very critical to creating a new economic order for our very, very great Nigeria.
Dr. Ayo Teriba, economist and chair of the LCCI Economic and Statistics Committee, laid out the points he wanted Atiku Abubakar to address.
Everyone would like to know how you will improve on each of these four: on liquidity, on stability, on growth, and harmony.
In his response, Atiku emphasized private sector involvement and laid out a grand infrastructure plan to the tune of $20 billion in funding and also an additional $10 billion in economic stimulus funds within the first 100 days of taking office if he wins.
We shall incentivize with regulation and tax incentives a consortium of private sector institutions to establish an infrastructure debt fund with an initial carrying capacity of $20 billion. Within the first 100 days in office, I will create an economic stimulus fund with an initial investment capacity of approximately $10 billion to prioritize support for MSCs across the economic sectors as they offer the greatest opportunities for achieving inclusive growth.
Some questions followed on Twitter with a lot of emphasis on how. Samuel Apara on Twitter asked, how will he get the money within 100 days? Another Twitter user asked, where will the $30 billion come from? Another asked for the source of funding, like the last Twitter user. Source of funding? Short term, especially. Another Twitter user summed up a selection of the reactions with, quote, a lot of what Atiku said he will do, but no mention of how. So, more specifics needed from the candidate of the PDP, but he was commended for showing up. The Labour Party candidate, Peter Obi, was scheduled to deliver his economic plans the following day, September 14th, but postponed to a yet-to-be-announced date. The candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not scheduled to address the LCCI until October the 28th.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say una don't listen to the video. Now, listen to us. The reason why we carry this video come. Una see and say, the person when say he ask Atiku question how he say we fit manage the economic system of Nigeria and waiting go be his own solution if peradventure he take office, use paper to ask question. Whereas the person when say they also ask question, which is Atiku himself, also answer from a sheet of paper, which is to say now already prepared plan a speech. Now AAB. Not be say you come with waiting day inside you to prepare corners. Okay, you want to face the people now to ask you question in order for you to give them waiting day inside you know. The person when they ask you question, write the own question for sheet of paper. You when they say they want ask question, you don't also already copy your answer for sheet of paper. Tell me how you want to work. Me, when you say I talk to you now, even though say I don't know anything concerning governments, if you give me a sheet of paper to read for you, I will also feel read down. I will also, tell me, Just watch all around the world. The world leaders, when they say yes, that they do well. If they sit there with a sheet of paper, say, now they interact with the masses, with their own people, they'll call the whole sheet of paper, answer our questions. Let us leave developing world or developed world. May we see Peter Obi. You see the reason why we say anything when they talk, we always bring Peter Obi to the picture. How many of this kind of summit when we say you don't see Peter Obi, when we say you hold sheet of paper, they quote to you from a written down things? How many of them? Now, once you take the no person, when they say he gets something upstairs, and they want to be saying no get. So, we they beg each and every one of us, little things they want to be say we fit identify who be who for inside this race. When they say no even they difficult, we don't need any soothsayer to tell us say this thing not good or this thing good. I equally know say a lot of people will see come outside now tell us say it's not really me. We don't see they see a lot of developed country when they say their leaders see they read from a fushcast sheet. You did very correct, but not before this kind of situation when they say it evolve answer a question and answer. No. This way they talk to the masses, they talk from your own heart. They talk from abundance of what you know say you get for inside you. You understand? If you come in terms of say give speech, you carry a sheet of paper, it did very well okay. You understand me? So may we not they overlook some certain things. We say not really these things it matters a lot. It matters a lot. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, so we'll talk and reach concerning this matter. We'll draw the conclusion of this program here. And before we say final goodbye, we want you this medium to really appreciate each and every one of you when BC you understand the reason why ABC we carry this video come. And once again, I beg, make you not forget to help us share this video the way when BC you always do, and also help us to like this video, because now the only way when we say YouTube will help us recommend this video to every Nigerian. And also do so God Almighty will bless you. We would like to draw the line here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye bye.